This is our second annual Purple Prize. Getting a process we kind of went through last year, where we convened folks who kind of are like two real general sectors, AINA-based practitioners and folks who are working in the field of tech design, engineering, app development. Purple Mai'a, the organization, they're putting on the Purple Prize, and Purple Mai'a in of itself aspires to be an organization that merges ancestral technologies and contemporary technologies together, but to serve ancestral kuleana of aloha kekahi, kekahi, malama aina. And how do you make that manifest in a really shifting, dynamic world?
Last year was kind of an experiment in socializing the idea of what kinds of technologies could be developed if you adopt or use sort of a Hawaiian worldview and looking at problems and utilizing contemporary technologies to solve those kinds of problems. We thought about water as a theme and made sense. Waiwai. What's cool about this theme is that it's a global issue, but there are a number of main competitions that are happening around the world that kind of touch on this theme, sort of riding a wave, but also bringing what we do in Hawaii to that global conversation about developing solutions to be more resilient with our water resources.
The Waiwai Challenge launch day kicked off at Kapapalo'i o Kanewai, where participants learned about traditional Hawaiian resource management systems and their relevance today.
Being able to come to Kanewai and actually get into the lo'i and actually understand the process by which water contributes to the growth of kalo, I think it was very important as a grounding. And what was really cool about the way they presented it was that it wasn't just traditional practices. It was looking at the technology of the day and how did Native Hawaiians understand the technology of the day and leverage that in terms of growing and sustaining a food source like kalo. So with that sort of perspective, how do we in the 21st century use technology but understand elements of aloha aina and still be connected with the land that we're living on?
And if you don't release that cork, you're going to end up having more damage done to the lo'i and to the stream.
So I think one of the other unique aspects of Hawaii is, of course, we do have an intact indigenous agriculture that we can draw from when we think about what the future of food and agriculture in Hawaii could be.
The technology of your ancestors was not just for technology's sake, but had a really specific end. How do you live on an island? How do you live with families on an island? How do you live within the ecology and allow future generations to have access to abundance?
It's good to be in a place where water is, at sort of the heart of everything. And so, it was also an opportunity to give folks who may not necessarily get an opportunity to be at a place like Kanewai to get grounded and get connected with the mana of the place, to then launch them into this process that folks are sharing ideas, talking about ideas.
Hopefully the morning imbued them with a deeper sense of what they're really here to solve for. And some of the speakers, especially Professor Albie Miles, who was talking about climate change, or Maya Satoru Ing, who was talking about different variants of this type of approach happening globally, can help them create a product that's not just a superficial offering, but solve some really important contemporary challenges.
They excavated the remains of this ancient Hindu temple. And so I just want to thank you for your work, and I hope that you're excited about this particular adventure. I look forward to learning from you and hearing more about all the things that you do. And I'm a huge fan of everyone here.
The idea behind the Purple Prize is that it offers a great environment for sort of this collaboration and innovation. And through that creative process, what I hope to see is that some teams might form, There may be some really great ideas that come out of those teams, and if those teams can come together and actually propel their idea to a point where perhaps it's like a proof of concept or something that could be demonstrated, then through the Purple Prize they can get recognized, and with the hope that if that proof of concept can then move forward with recognition as a winner of a prize, then we can move this whole process forward with, with native culture, with, technology, and really kind of build something that would make Hawaii better, right? So to me, that's the dream.
We're building a new network of community practitioners, academics, and other people who are working in different aspects of the state of Hawaii, and we begin collaborating to address these real-world problems that we face and the problems that we anticipate, and we bring in different disciplinary perspectives into solving those real-world problems. So ultimately, I hope that beyond any kind of technological fix, which I don't think there is a perfect one, I think that we're building the social systems, the soft systems that are necessary to manage solving real-world problems in the future.
I think our responsibilities as Maoli and the O now is to help have dual fluencies, where we understand our ancestral manao, true practice and true study, and understand the contemporary systems that's thrust upon us, so we can navigate a way forward towards the eternal ask of us as Maoli is, how does the next generation live on this island? And I think there isn't a deeper purpose for us than to answer that question.
For more information about the Purple Prize, including upcoming events, visit www.purpleprize.com.